Today I'm going to show you all how to set up Google Analytics dashboards. They basically help you to gather together all the important stats into one report. Uh, these are very easy to set up and customize. Uh, I have set up a few days back in the previous video a real-time report. So we'll just click on it. Yeah. So this is how the dashboards look. So these are all the stats have been put together, whichever ones I required for real time. So all the stats have been put together. Okay. So one thing to remember about real time reports is no matter what date range you choose, these stats will remain the same because they are tracking the current users on the website. They are not tracking the previous users. So if you see October 20th to 26th was 60, so we'll just take a longer date range. These stats will not change. They will still remain the same because it is the real time. Okay, it's still around 60, maybe 2 must have left. Okay, so now I will show you all how to set up dashboards. First thing, go to dashboard, then next click on create. Now when you click on create, they will give you two options. One is the blank canvas and one is a starter dashboard. So what I suggest is you always go with the starter dashboard because they give you a lot of stats, metrics, filters, the layout, everything has been set. So even if you want to customize it, it becomes a lot easier to customize it when it's a starter dashboard. But in this case, I'm going to show you a blank canvas. So we'll click on blank canvas, then we'll click on test dashboard. Okay, so this is just the name I've added, test dashboard. Then we'll click on, once you selected it, put the name, we click on create dashboard. Okay, so now it will give us a complete blank canvas for the dashboard and it will give us an option to add the first widget. So now if you see, there are two types of widgets. One is the standard widget and one is a real-time widget. Standard widget, when you add a standard widget, the date range will be applicable. So no matter what this thing you choose, it will be always, this thing follows the date range. Whereas for real time, whenever you set up a real time widget, it will not follow the date range. So the first thing I will set up is I'll click, these are the scorecards. These widgets are called scorecards. Then we have the timelines. We have the map widget, this thing. So it will show you either city or country, or you can choose whatever locations. Then we have the tables. And one thing which is there for standard, which is not there for real time, other is the pie chart, and another one is the bar graph. So the first thing we'll do is we'll add a standard widget, okay, for scorecard. So we'll add, first thing we'll add is users. Okay, so come down, click on users. Okay, so now if you want, you can add a filter for these users. So at this moment, I'm not setting up a filter. I'm just adding plain scorecard for users. Once you've selected it, click on save. Okay, so now we have added the first widget. Okay, so now this widget will be, the stats shown here will be dependent on the date range. Okay, so this is the scorecard. So we'll add another widget. Okay, so the next widget I want to show you all is the timeline. So we'll click on the timeline widget and then we'll click on, come down, click on enter the graph over the metric. We'll choose page views. Okay, choose page views. Okay, you can compare it if you want. Okay, so in this case we will add users. Okay, page views, users. Once it's selected, you will see automatically on the top the title will get added based on what you've chosen. If you want, you can go ahead and edit this whatever is you want, or you can keep it the same. And once it's added, come down, click on save. Okay, so now we have added the second widget. Okay, so then we will add another widget. Okay, so we will add the map widget. So we'll click on it. So when you click on map widget, they allow you these options. They give you city, continent, country, metro region, and subcontinent. So in this case, I will put it as country. Okay, and then what stats we want to show for the country. So say for example, we want to show, again, we want to show maybe page views. Okay, so type page views, click on page views. Okay, now for country they give you an option how you want to show. You want to show the world, you want to show continents, you want to show sub this thing, so we'll put it as maybe Asia. Okay, then they have you an option to add filter. In this case I'm not going to add a filter, I'm just going to put it. So here I will add page views country. Okay, and click on save. So now we have page views country. So if you see all of these widgets, whatever I'm adding are coming one below the other. So what we can do is we can just go on the top. When you reach here, you see the icon changes to move. So you click on it and you move it. Okay, so we can move it wherever we want, whichever one we want, we can move it. So they give you a lot of options to modify the widgets. So we'll move this widget here, move this on the top. Okay, so then we will add another widget. Okay, so this time we will add the table widget. So click on table. Yeah, so then come down here, we will add, this time we will add maybe a page, so we can see the page. So we'll come on type page, click on page. Okay, then for metric again, maybe we will choose users. Okay, and we will choose percentage exit. Okay, so that means these are users and percentage exit. So if you see on top again, the title is automatically changed. I'm not adding a filter, I'm going to click on save. Okay, now we see a table here. So these are all the pages, users and exit. So that is the table. So then we'll go and add the next widget, which is the pie chart. So we'll click on pie chart. So this thing changes again. So we'll choose a metric. This time maybe we will choose let's choose average session duration, average time on page. Okay, average time on page. Choose. Then come down here, we'll put it based on age. So the average time on page is based on age. Okay, so you can click either you can choose how many slices you want. We'll go for 6 slices. You can use a donut chart or a plain pie chart. So I've not used the donut chart. I'll just click on save. Yeah, see, as I told you, it all goes one below the other. So we'll click on it, move it on the top. So now it has given me average time on page based on the age. Okay, so if you click on, you can modify the thing. You just have to click on, just have to go to the mouse over it. On the top you see a pencil icon. So if you click on the pencil icon, it will edit it. If you click on the X icon, it will delete this widget. So we'll just modify this. We'll add it as a donut chart. So when you click on it, yeah, so it gets added as a donut chart, and this time on page gets added in the middle. Okay, so then we will try the next widget. The next widget we have is the bar graph. So we will click on bar graph. Okay, then we will come here. Okay, and again maybe we will choose users. Okay, choose users. Yeah, then what we can do is we can say group together by a dimension. So by dimension, this we will say again as age. So it will give us a breakdown of 18 to 24, 25 to 30, all that. So we put group by age. They have a lot of different options here. So we'll put this as maximum. You have to use a horizontal version of this chart. There are a lot of different options that you can put. So I am not choosing any of this. So just come down, click on save. Okay, so once you click on save, you come down here, so you can see the chart. So like that, based on whatever are your requirements, you can create custom widgets. You can either set up a map, you can set up a pie chart, you can set up bar graph, table, or a scorecard, whatever are your requirements, you can set it up. Okay, So if you see the layout how it is currently 3 layout. So now if we want to customize it, you can go to the top right here, click on customize, and they give you these different options of the layout. So now it is the 3 option, so that's why it's 30 40 30. So if you want, you can put it 50 50. You just have to click on it, click on save, so it will give you 50 50. See how it is, how it's split it up. So then if you want, you can customize it even further. You can maybe 25 25 25. But remember, when you put it like this, 25 25 25, stats like the table and all that get squashed. But for other stats like maybe pie chart and all, it appears correctly bar graph. But for tables, it becomes squashed. See, all the uh, pages are coming in a different line. So this is not very nice. So what I suggest, maybe you can go with 50 50 is a good layout to go with. We'll go with 50 50. Yeah, so this looks nice, right? Everything is there together, everything can be seen clearly. You can go with this. Yeah, so okay, so then if you want, you can keep on adding how many widgets you want. I think there is a limit of around 12 12 widgets, I think. So around that 12 widgets. So yeah, so okay, so you can keep adding widgets. So then the next option we will go is the share option. So when you click on share, it allows you to share this template or share it in solution kit. So what happens when you share this template link, whoever has this template link and copies it and pastes it in their this thing, they will automatically get all these stats. They will not get your data, but they will get this layout how you have set up, like page views, users, all that will, entire dashboard will be set up. But again, I'll say the data of yours will not be sent. Okay, so now if you have set up this dashboard and you want to maybe see this dashboard every maybe week or something, then what you can do is you can go to email, click on email, and you can email yourself this dashboard. Okay, you just put your name, so the email will be sent from the email ID which you have set up the account in. So it will be sent from there. Okay, then you put your email ID, whichever you want to send it to, put the subject. So then the attachment will go as a PDF, so you can see your frequency you want to send it, maybe once or daily, weekly. So we'll go with weekly. Weekly, which day of the week you want it to go. So either at a Friday you can set it up, or okay, then we have advanced options like how long do you want this report active for. So that means for 6 months, on every Friday of the week it will send reports. So up to that, you can say up to a year. Okay, then you can put a small description here of the report, explaining what the report is now. I'm robot, and click on save. That's it. Click on send, so it will start sending the report. Okay, then we have another option which is export. So you click on export and you can download it directly as a PDF. Okay, so we'll just click on it and it gets downloaded as a PDF. Okay, then we have, if you have created this dashboard and now you are no longer using this dashboard, okay, so it got downloaded as a PDF. So if you are no longer using this dashboard, you can always just go ahead and just delete this dashboard. Okay, yeah, then let's go to a couple of more things. Once you've added the widgets, there is no save button, so it automatically gets saved. Okay, and another option what they have for dashboards is they allow you to add segments. So I had explained about segments in a previous video, you can check this out. So we will go to segments, we click on segments, then we will go to all users, we will go to direct traffic, all user direct traffic, and click on apply. So it will give you a breakdown of all users and direct traffic. Okay, so let it load. See, so this is very interesting to know when you have these type of stats together. Okay, yeah, so then when we go back to dashboards, we'll click on dashboards. So now these are all the dashboards which are here. So if you see, it shows you the name of the dashboard, it shows you the creation of the creation date of dashboard, and it shows you whether this dashboard is private or shared. So now what they mean of private or shared is, private means it is only on your email ID which you've set up. Shared means it's shared across the entire account. So everybody who has access to this Google Analytics account will see your dashboards. So in this case, it is private, it is not shared because I had set up these dashboards. So we'll go again here. Yeah. So now if you want to share it across the entire thing, you have an option here, which is share. So currently the option is not there, but you will have a third option to share it across the entire thing. Okay. Google Analytics has made a list of all the different dashboards which are available here. So if you want to search for more dashboards, what you can do is you can go to Google Analytics Solutions Gallery. I will share this link in the video description. Okay, then you come down here, click on dashboard. So these are all the dashboards which are currently available. You can set it up and it will automatically appear here. So say for example we want to set up one. Okay, so let's go with go with target AdWords. We'll go with this one. Okay, click on this. Yeah, so this is all related to AdWords. Okay, it shows you what the dashboard is about, a small description, rating of the dashboard, when the dashboard was created, then comments on the dashboard. So this is an AdWords. So we'll go back and we'll sort by most popular. Okay, yeah, so then we have this dashboard, all these dashboards. These are one of the more popular dashboards. So we'll go with the first one. Okay, so to set up this dashboard, all you need to do is there is an option to import also, but I suggest you click on it, see what is included in the dashboard. Okay, they've given you a small screenshot of the different things and see what they have mentioned. Like dashboards, it also gives you other options like segments, custom reports, and dashboards. So currently in this one, it is all the segments, custom reports, and dashboards. Then these are the rating of the dashboard, how many people have imported it, when it was created, when it was updated, then different types of things which are added. So dashboard, custom report, and segments. Then in which category these dashboards, segments, and reports fall under, and different comments. So you know based on these comments whether the dashboard is good or not. So to apply this dashboard on your Google Analytics account, what you need to do is just click on import. So be careful when you click on import because there'll be a lot of other stats which are there also which you may not require. So after we clicked on import, we've got this thing. So it kind of gets stuck. So what you need to do is just zoom out, click on control, click on minus, it will automatically zoom out. So in this dashboard, we have segments, we have custom reports, and we have dashboards. So I do not need all these segments, so we can just untick them. We'll just keep one for reference. So I've kept this all media visits. Then custom reports also, we do not need all of these custom reports. So I will just untick them, and whichever one, I will just keep one, all sources. And at the bottom we have dashboard. Okay. So now before we activate this dashboard, we need to choose a view. So go here, click on view, choose whichever view you want. It only applies for a view. So we will click on raw data view. Yeah, once you clicked on raw data view, come down and click on create. So we've added a segment, we've added a custom report, and we've added a dashboard for raw view. So once it's applied, it will start showing. Yeah, so it shows us now currently in share assets in view, right at the bottom in share assets. So this is what has been shared. The dashboard has been added, a custom report has been added, and a segment has been added. Okay, so now to see the dashboard, we go back on top here, customization, click on dashboard. So this is the dashboard that has been added. So we'll click on it. Yeah, so it is a very simple dashboard, not a very complicated one, very simple dashboard with the main features and all that. But this was just an example of how dashboards can be set up. There are a lot of other very beautiful dashboards which have been set up. I have made a list of all the dashboards which I use in the description of the video, so you can go through it. Whenever you add any of these dashboards, you just need to double check that the stats that have been added, the filters that have been added are actually apply in your this thing, in your case. So what you need to do is just click on the pencil icon, then go to the stats, see if the filters applied are all relevant to the data that you want to see. Otherwise it will show unnecessary data and it will might be breaking and all. Yeah, so just double check this before this thing is. So just check another one, click on it. Yeah, so this is count of sessions, and yeah, so this all applies, looks okay. But any of the other dashboards that you want, when you set it up, please check it, because a lot of time there are a lot of issues because the dashboards have been set up a couple of years back, and now some of those metrics and dimensions are no longer available, so they will give you an error. So you just need to check them. If you have any questions regarding dashboards, regarding setting up dashboards or any other things, please let me know. Thank you.